Welcome back, guys. Thank you for taking the time to spend a little time with me. And of course, the topic at hand, the aggressive catch. Is it overpowered or is it not? You be the judge. Let's take a look at this footage. What you're going to see here first is I have Calvin Johnson against Richard Sherman. Single coverage, cover one, man to man. And I want you to pay attention to how many times Calvin Johnson is able to win this situation. He's going to win most of the time. Not all of the time, but yeah, he is going to be successful. And I want you to pay attention to that, because what I'm also going to do is I'm going to switch the coverage. I'm going to go into a cover two with a man over the top. We have a safety help over the top, and I want you to pay attention to that. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, basically, it is my opinion based off of my experience, and I have to preference that because everyone plays this game differently. Based off of my experience, and as you see here, straight up testing in practice mode, I do not feel like the aggressive catch is overpowered. You're seeing it for yourself. Yes, he is successful in man coverage. As again, I will say it again, it's not every time. It looks like he's going to be successful here, about 7 times or so, 7 out of 10. Now, if this was the real NFL, what would happen if you had Calvin Johnson manned up, single coverage, and you throw it to him 10 times? How many times do you think he would come down with the ball? I don't care if it is Richard Sherman. You talk about a guy that's 6'5", 200 plus pounds. How many times do you think he would be successful? All right, so now take a look again. Now I have switched the coverage. It's cover two. Look at the difference. And another thing that you guys have to consider is some people right now, they may not know all of the mechanics. Everyone might not know to play the receiver. Everyone may not know to, when and when not to go for the ball. Everyone may not have a safety over the top and things like that. Because I've heard people say, oh, I'm doing over the top coverage, but it's still single man. And my point is, you're going to find out in this game, it's going to be based on a lot of different factors. Even like this right here. Sometimes the ball will be overthrown because of the inaccuracy. So it's not always going to be 100% a catch. But ratings are going to matter. Calvin Johnson, Dez Bryant, guys like that, I would expect those guys to be more successful. And you have to pay attention to who you have guarding them. So that's all I'm saying. Should it be tuned a little bit? Hey, that's still left up to discussion. Rex Dixon has said himself, let's all pay attention to that. If it needs to be tuned, maybe it's something that we can tune. But based off of what you saw in this footage, give me your opinion. Do you think that makes sense, what you saw there? You put Calvin Johnson in man coverage. He wins about 7 out of 10 times. You give him a little help over the top. He wasn't that successful. To me, that seems pretty legitimate. Understand what has to be done in this game to be successful. Learn the mechanics and learn how to call the right plays. All right? Let me know what you think. Once again, guys, thanks for coming by. And if you want to interact with me live, head on over to Sim Standard Radio every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, along with Smitty and Azure Effect. The call-in number for the show is down in the description. Now, of course, for more content, go ahead and click the link above. And before you go, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys. Until next time. Lights out.